Hello guys, welcome to Master G Programming video tutorials. In this video I will teach you how to pass an array of objects in a memo function. So I am directly starting with the program part. So first of all I am creating a class that is name is engineer. In that I will be creating a memo function of course, and that course will include the number of subjects, and that subject will be in the form of the objects. So the layout has been cleared, so I will be starting with the coding part. So the coding will be start with private, and I've created an object. So I've included the header file string.h, and I will be using the object of that header file, that is subject. It is particularly the variable, you can say, that of string type. Then in public I am using a function that is name is course, and in that I have been used the array of objects, and the array of objects name is subjects. So you can clearly see that the array that have been created of the name subjects data type is engineer. That means, and the engineer is name of the class. That means this array is being the array of the objects. Now one by one I have to enter the values to the object at the particular index. So I will do that. You can see it here. Subjects 1, that is the first index of that particular array of objects, which will hold the value of that particular object in a particular variable, and that variable I have assigned the subject. So subjects 1, that is the first index, and at the variable subject I have the stored the name of the subject, that is maths1, and then I will copy the remaining statements so that I don't repeat the code. Then second object in the second index, third object in the third index, fourth object in the fourth index, and all these will include the name of the subject, maths1, maths2, maths3 and maths4. Then indexing will be changed 3 and then 4. Now I will be printing this all the subject names through the loop for integer I equals to 1, I less than equals to 4, I plus plus, C out, subjects dot subject. Don't be confused between subjects and subject. Subjects is the name of the object array, and subject is the variable of the string type. So don't be confused in that. Then the all the variables, or we can say the value of the particular object at the particular index, will be printed here, the loop. Then there is a main function. In the main function I am creating an object s, which will be accessing the particular member function of the class. So to access that particular member function I have to create a simple object, that is s, and then for passing the argument for the function course I have to create an array of the objects, that so I am creating the array of the objects with the similar name subjects. The size of the array is 100. You can take it any value. Now course subject and empty square brackets. You don't have to pass the size. If you remember the last tutorial how we have passed the objects, how we pass the array to the particular function, in a similar way it will going to pass in this. And now you can call the course function. This course function I have called with the help of the object, that is s object. You can see it here, s dot course, then subjects. You don't have to write the square brackets here. While passing the argument, in the main function, you don't have to write the square brackets. But while taking the argument, you have to use the square brackets. In the last tutorial, if you remember that I have been passed the array through the pointers, you can also do it the same way here also. But the difference is that it is the array of the simple variables and it is the array of the object. Nothing else. The passing is bit different in this, but you can use the similar way passing I have done in the last tutorial. Same way you can do it here. So thank you. We'll meet in next video in which I will teach you size of operator.